Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry it's been a while. Been kind of busy, but I'm back doing some stuff. So basically I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I've been watching a channel by Lith from the Overlords, and he does this kind of really cool concept of his inbox and outbox, and I really liked it, and I've been really enjoying watching him. So I decided I would try and use some of that, or borrow from it completely really, and use it to organise some of my hobby in, and give me a kind of stuff I'm getting in, projects I'm going to get out, and by showing you, hopefully give me a kick in the butt to get it done. So straight up, I'll show you my first what's in. Alright guys, so this is what is in this week, or at the moment. A couple of things I got off eBay, so I'll start with those. Which are these Space Wolf wulfen characters. Picked these up recently off eBay. They're all kind of painted, but I have been stripping them using some nail polish remover, or nail varnish remover, and the paint's just come off them really well. I have then undercoated one, is ready for painting. So there's those. These are pretty straightforward. They're just eldar sniper unit, rangers I think they're called, because I'm starting an eldar, small eldar force, and I'll talk about that a bit later on, maybe in another video, but they're going in. I picked up this guy when I was out in Seattle, and I think it's a what's it called, War Machine model, I think, and I thought it looked like it'd make a cool seer or something. So he's got an eldar sword. So that's what's on my in. Some extra stuff for the Space Wolves, some extra stuff for my eldar, and oh, hang on, something else. Space Dwarfs. So bit of a story to these. I absolutely love these. My little brother had these when we were kids, and he got them for his birthday, and so I picked these up off eBay because I'm going to be doing a small inquisitorial force for some of these. So some of them are built, but they're pretty much all on sprues. There's a couple built, but these are going to be a unit to support an inquisitorial force, and I love these things. They're wicked, they crack me up. All in great nick, lovely models. I'm really looking forward to painting them, coming up with some ideas for those, but that's going to be an inquisitorial force that's going to go in with the campaign, which I'll talk to you about in the next bit. Alright guys, so this is the what's on section, so what's on my board at the moment that I'm working on, and I've got some eldar and a couple of Fenrisian wolves. So I'm doing these wolves, it's different to my other ones who are quite light. These are all going to be black with, I don't even really pick it up much, but like grey bits. You might be able to see it better on there across its back. So that's going to be them. I've then got a bunch of Dire Avengers, which are armless and headless at the moment. I've been doing. I've got some Fire Dragons as well, which are coming on alright. These have been really nice to paint with the airbrush. Sort of feathered up all the way through on this one. The X-Arch, I changed the pose on his gun a touch. I wanted him to look like he was getting ready to swing it round, and I think it gave him a bit more of a dynamic look actually, so I'm really chuffed with that. I like that. So those are the things that are on at the moment. So this is this eldar stuff is going to go into a really small eldar force, maybe not much more than 1,000 points total, but we're doing a campaign with a bunch of mates, and it's we've been playing Space Marines for years, and we just finished the Great Crusade campaign with Temps, and it's just been too much Space Marines. So we are doing a little campaign. It's going to be like a little football league, and it's going to be maybe 600 points starting. And it was a Xenos only campaign. So in it, there's going to be me with Eldar, Alan with Eldar, Aaron's got Tyranids, Mike is going to be Orcs, and Tris Malone at Warpath Studios, he's going to be Tau. But to make it a little bit interesting, there's going to be an inquisitorial force that crops up randomly in games, and is controlled by a different player. And that's going to have an Inquisitor, it's going to have a Deathwatch kill team, and it's going to have a group of like an inquisitorial bunch of henchmen, which are going to be using the Space Dwarfs or Squats. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be quite cool. So I've got a couple of things that are done and on the outbox this week. So let's have a look at them. Alright guys, this is the stuff that's going out, the stuff that's finished, or pretty much finished to be honest. I just noticed there's a base not done, but the models are all painted. Start off with this one. This is one of the wulfen models I got off eBay. Let's see if that's going to focus for me. Yeah, there we go. So he's come out pretty cool. I'm basically painting this guy's up in a more kind of heresy colour. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it's quite grey. So yeah, I like him. He's a really good model, fun to paint. I'm going to add a heresy part to my Space Wolves once the Forge World Space Wolf stuff comes out. So that's quite a nice little, give me a bit of a reboost into the Space Wolves at some point in the future. And then these are some finished Star Avengers. Again, heavy use with the airbrush on this, trying to kind of make up a Wraithbone type colour with the grey into white for the weapons, which I want to use throughout the army to knit it all together. So he's pretty cool. Got the Etzarch done as well. Like how he's come out. And with the bases, I've actually used that new G-Dub paint to get those cracks. And then I'll just use some rust over the top, which is quite pretty cool. I wanted them different to my other armies, so gone for a bright one. And this is a Warlock. I've actually just got to finish his base and do something with the tip of his sword. But I like how he's come out. And then this beast. So guys, this is the Wraithlord. I had a lot of fun painting this dude, to be honest. It was a really nice model to paint. Originally I painted it the blue, and all of the black pieces I painted bright red. And I just didn't like it. It was just, I was trying to do something too bright because I'd been painting Iron Hands for months, and I wanted something to try and take my mind off black. And anyway, it didn't look right, so I kind of got bored with the model, and then I came back to the Eldar when we decided to do this campaign. So I picked it up and basically base coated it black again to decide on a colour. Pinned it together and thought, actually, I quite like that. You know, the black gives it a bit of a moody look, but you've still got that bright Eldar-y blue, which is kind of nice. So I'm really happy with it. That's what I'm going to do as my craft world when I do some jet bikes and things. There's a kind of base concept for my spirit seers and stuff. I'm not going to be strict to being a colour scheme throughout. I want them just all to look quite magnificent. So that is the Eldar Wraith Knight, and that's going to be my craft world. Need to think of a name. Alright guys, one more thing coming up. Alright guys, last thing on the outbox is this. I suppose barring actually a little bit of damage and some transfers, but this is pretty much done. This is my Space Wolf stormeagle. pretty quick job on this, to be honest, because we had a game and I ended up just trying to kind of blast it, so it's pretty much all airbrush stuff. I suppose things to note are use some tape off there to get some teeth on there. Airbrushed in some sort of streaks that are coming out of vents, so that you're getting hot dust and soot coming out of them, and then just burning up on the or leaving a stain on the on the armour. It kind of gives it a bit of a dynamic look, makes it look like it's moving, which is quite nice. Alright guys, a bit more of the taping off here. So all the front is done in black. I wanted to kind of give it almost a snout-like concept with the way I broke up the paint. And I'd seen that done on a I think it was a Salamander's one somewhere, and it looked really nice, so I copied that on there. Just give it a little move around. Jets at the back. Got all kind of wear and tear and soot. I still need to do some light effects on those. In fact, I need to do the light effects all over it, because I want to go to the blasters and in here as well. The canopy is all grimy and basically lots of different washes and varnishes and oils, and I got oil and then blew it up the canopy with the airbrush, which, if that's in focus or not, there you go. Yeah, which blew it up the canopy, which looked right, looked kind of like it's streaked. So yeah, so there you go, there's my last thing on the out table. Alright guys, well, there it is, stuff that's on the table going out. Going to move on to some cool stuff next, so keep an eye out for the next video and see what's on the table. Alright, cheers. Peace.